Hello, I am Archivist Saren, and welcome to my study. And today, we're back to playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I swear it takes longer for it to boot up the actual, image capture every time I do that. Now, we have been doing a lot of side quests, and some main quests along the way. We still have to get one Spartan seal, which I'll probably do at some point, probably now. This island is part of it. Why is there a golden question mark? Is that where one of my quests is? Is that where one of those animals be? I don't know. But either way, let's see. This place is under Spartan leadership. We could probably find a fort in here somewhere. But yeah, so we're gonna get the seal, and then we're gonna stop doing side quests for the moment because we have main quests, which I think is this one. I mean, it's at the top. I mean, it says Odyssey chapter, so I assume that. Hi, unknown man. I assume this is part of the main quest. Who knows? I certainly am not sure. There's this one. Oh, and that gets you the poison armor. That's nice. I might actually want that. But for now, we're gonna destroy another fort and then go do this one, I think. Because, you know, we like main quests. But we're gonna head right about this way, I think. Because this place is also under Spartan leadership, and there should be a fort somewhere in there. Yeah, the UI can be very confusing at times. Why were you inside the Spartan fort there, horsey? What are you doing? Are you a spy for the Spartans? Probably. UI is a rather important feature. I mean, you know, it's decently important. I'm gonna have to go over a mountain, aren't I? I probably should have just followed the road. Let my horsey run a bunch of people over. Alright, but we're gonna find a fort, which you would think would be kind of easy, seeing as how they're giant forts, but you never know. Sometimes they hide them from us. I could always go back and do that level 20-something fort, which was a really bad idea when I tried to do it. Evidently, level is pretty important in this game, and I was by far not high enough level for that place. But you know, it's fine. We'll go back there someday and obliterate them. Alright. No, we just gotta keep our eyes out for a fort. Is that a fort? No, that's just rocks. Yeah, definitely the numbers matter quite a bit. Alright, bandit camp. Probably don't have time to stop and say hi to them. Hi, bear. Bye, bear. Hi, bear. There's a lot of bears in this country, it seems. I never knew that ancient Greece was so full of bears. Yeah, I'm not seeing any forts. Are there any? No fast travel points that I've found yet. Because sometimes finding the fast travel points unlocks some other stuff around and you can see what things are. But none that I can see so far. There's just a battlefield, which I guess is nice. We could always do a battle if we wanted. Man, but this place seems mostly...
I'll be on my guard.
It seems mostly wilderness in this region. So who knows if there's actually a fort in this region. I mean, how would it be Spartan controlled if there wasn't a single fort here? You know? Is this a fort? No, I think that's just those people. Though I didn't know that the Daughters of Artemis were actually like a faction that could attack you. I don't think I've ever seen that place specifically. The Greek bear infestation. Time we made horses illegal. Yeah. I mean, obviously. Hi. Who might you be? I think they're all wanting me dead for no good reason. Ooh, loot. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna. Oh, hi, bear. Yeah, this place seems. I don't know how this is under Spartan control. It's like the Spartans just say, oh yeah, we have control of this place. But they don't actually have any fortifications or troops here. It's all just Daughters of Artemis. Are you Spartan? Oh, that guy was actually Spartan. Hey, that looks like a fort. And those look like Sparta flags. I think we've struck gold here. Alright, let's ride in there and kill them all and get this quest done. Yeah, fort. Good. I was very much starting to get worried that this entire region was just wilderness. But I don't know if this road actually leads up to the fort. Maybe this one over here. It's going a very roundabout way up the hill here. But that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Let's get off the horse so they don't arrest us. And send the bird in. Yep, that's a Spartan, alright. Are you the guy we need? Maybe. We got treasure, we got enemies, we got war supplies, even though the place is already vulnerable. What else is it trying to show me? There we go. There's something else. Cages? Okay. Good. It's always hard to see what this is trying to tell me. Because you get it like right over what it's trying to show you, and then it just doesn't. Alright. That can't be all the people though. Where are all the guards? There's you. Maybe I need to be higher up. Get a bit more of a wide view of the area. Cause like this, we're kinda zoomed in. Let's see. Are we able to go up higher? There we go. More of a bird's eye view. I don't know how the bird just flies in like stationarily in midair for however long I want. But I guess it's a good thing. Alright, that's probably everybody that I need to care about. I'm probably not even going to need to know where everyone is, because we're probably just going to brawl with them in the end. That's usually how these things work out. So let's sneaky up to it. There's a important guy right out the front gate. Are you the guy I need? No, you're just a captain. But there is a polemarch in here.
I should watch my step around here.
You think I could sneak up on him? Probably not. He's like looking directly at us. So let's start on the walls as always. Good to take out the guys that are higher up that can see you. This guy's like right here. Can you not go up over that? Because it's got a little spike on it. You can just shimmy shammy your way back and forth. There we go. Alright, thank you. There's a lot of guys. Alright, I'm gonna head around and kill this guy. Seems to be the safest option right now. That's not saying much. Oh, that guy's... Oh, he was one shot. Okay, good. I thought I saw red there. On the health bar, which would mean that he isn't one-shottable with the stealth attack. Which would kind of suck. But alright. Took out one guy. This fort is just not very good for stealth. I feel like there's a lot of spaces that people can just see you through. Alright, well let's just hope we can get up this without anyone seeing us. Be suspicious. And we can take out this guy. Alright, easy enough. Now we need to get down from here without anyone seeing us. That's less easy. Ow, my leg bones. Okay. Has anyone even found the corpse yet? I mean, I left him just sitting there. Be surprised if no one found him. Nobody up there. We should try to take out the captains, because they're going to be a problem once we start the brawl. Because if we could take out both captains and then get a stealth attack on the polemarch, that would be preferable. But all the captains are kind of in close proximity to everyone else here. Anyone up there? No. Oh, there's a guy here. Soon there won't be. Alright. So that guy's still by the door. And you're coming over here. Sadly, I don't think I'll be able to take out a captain with a regular stealth kill. So we can't use our stealth kill chain on them. I think I need a critical stealth kill for them. So we'll see.
There's a body. Cover me while I check it out.
Polemarch man has found the body. That's no good. Do you think I could critical stealth kill him, then use my chain stealth kill on the two of them, and get away with it? Probably not, right? It seems like I might be a little bit over-ambitious. Man, but they're just not moving. Polemarch man seems a little upset.
Signaling for help.
Oh, he's signaling for help. Oh, that's great. I guess I need to move up my schedule a bit. Gonna kill that guy. Hope no one notices. Kill this guy. Hope no one notices. Reinforcements are coming. Great. Good for you. But it's kind of weird because reinforcements are coming without anyone having seen me yet. Where is he going? Hopefully the reinforcements don't come through this big front gate that's right here. Because that would be bad, because I'm right next to that. Though it's kind of... Oh, there they come. Yep. They're definitely coming through that front gate. Hi, Ebos. How's it going? Maybe we should just get a... No, we need to deal with the captains first. Can't just get a stealth attack on the polemarch and call it a day. So, who are these new guys? Is it just 3 dudes? Because that doesn't seem like very good reinforcements, if you ask me. But... No, don't come down here.
Only one kind of person is good at killing. Emistios. No, you are!
You don't guide me. Where'd you go?
Where'd who go? There's nobody here. You see nothing.
Ha! I see you.
Why did F not work? Alright, we're into brawl mode. It's a polymark, of course. Oh, and who are you? Yeah, you're just the last guy. Alright, this is a bit of a one-sided fight, with all the captains still being alive. Mayhaps we should, hide. You see nothing? Somehow he saw nothing. The prisoner saw something, evidently. Don't mind me. Nobody here. Damn. Another person to get poison on. Thank you. As much as I can spread the poison is good. Oh, that guy went absolutely flying. What the heck? Oh, good jump, bro. Yeah, these guys don't have a ton of health, so I can just kind of take them out, I think. Benefits of fighting enemies around your own level, I guess. Oh boy, bounty hunter. My favorite. Damn. Oh, we got another guy here. Man, you are not gonna be fun, are you? Get on fire, loser. Yeah, these wannabe mercenaries are not so great, are they? I mean, aside from their poison. Damn. There we go. To be fair, they do have a lot better health than me. I have noticed that even among mercenaries, I have very low HP comparatively. Too easy, huh? The guy that said it's too easy isn't even the one fighting me. He's just standing in the corner doing nothing. He's just watching, and he's like, this is too easy. It's almost like someone else is killing the mercenary. Wow. It's like, yeah, I wonder why that is, my guy. Probably because someone else is killing the mercenary. Oh, fire burns? You don't say. Now you're standing in a bush that's on fire. Why with the arrows? Once again, why with the get the alarm? You already sounded the alarm. That is literally why these people are here. Yeah, luckily the captains are not that tough. And this guy's not all that tough either. Oh boy, a second brazier. How many braziers do you guys have? Alright, come at me, bro. Ow. Oh, you already got your reinforcements. Those guys arrived quick. Now you're all on fire. Oh boy, another mercenary. Well, ain't this just a not good situation? Let me, I apparently can't get out of here. I should not be in a corner.
Die already!
Die already? Where would be the fun in that? Oh, I accidentally hit them behind me. Alright.
Nothing personal, but that head of yours is worth a lot!
Alright, we got another one.
I don't have all day. Let's get this
Mercenaries
over with.
really like just swarming you. I'm just trying to get rid of this guy. Because he seems like he's going to be the one that will make it annoying to deal with the rest of them. But he's hard to dodge, especially when he isn't attacking. There we go. Get behind him, get some hits in.
Give up already. Come on.
Ow, how did that hit me? That had like a shockwave attack to it. I don't know.
Even the gods would be impressed by this display.
Alright, the guy is low health. Of course, you're trying to hit me with arrows.
I'll drink to your death tonight. Put an end to your suffering.
There we go. Got rid of the big guy. Really, with the arrows? Come on, man. Damn. Get everyone on fire, hopefully.
Help me!
Okay, now everyone's on fire, including me. Perfect. Stop shooting the fire arrows, my guy. Come on. I'm the only one allowed to have status effects in all of Greece. Don't you know? And now we gotta poison you. Very good. Come on, man. Put away the bow. Have some self-respect.
Don't see any challengers today.
Okay, we're back to fire. Let's get both of them on fire if we can. There we are. And now they've lit the entire fort on fire. That's great. Ow.
Any last word? You know you can't win.
Alright, that's another one down. You guys have a lot of HP. I don't much appreciate it.
You call yourself a fighter?
I do call myself a fighter. Thank you for noticing, Mrs. Bounty Hunter person. Yeah, alone, they're not that big a threat. Especially with that jump attack. Like, who even
Put it out!
really gets hit by that? Alright. That was a complete bloodbath. Did I get the thingama what's it? Yeah. The seal. Alright, hello. Alright, now we just clear out the rest of the fort. And grab the loot and then scud at it. certainly took a bit longer than I thought it would. Oh, great.
I only get paid when you're dead.
How can you see me under there? That's no good.
She's over there.
Alright, you're a little high level for a bounty hunter. Let me see if we can't lose her here for a second. I literally am running though. Alright, that'll speed this up a bit. Maybe I should have gotten her lion though. Alright, little lion. You're being a bit of a distraction here. Where's my lion? I guess there is actually a thing to tame an animal. So I could have a lion.
Are you really trying to fight me?
It's poison. The poison should kill it. Oh, hi, another. Oh, and he's trying to call for more reinforcements. Yep. Poison did get it. Good. So is 466 the family name then? If it's unknown man and unknown woman 446 or 466? Is that how this works? Oh boy, more reinforcements. Just what we needed in our life. I was just sitting here and I was like, man, if only this place had more enemies to fight.
I'm burning.
Yeah, that's the point of me making my sword on fire, so that you're burning.
Charge!
Alright, well, thank you for the free slowing down time.
It's burning!
I appreciate it.
God, help me!
Once again, yeah, fire burns. Thank you for noticing. Damn. It's very rude, you know. Oh, hi. We got more peanut gallery in here. Oh, that is a big peanut gallery.
Make you bleed.
Alright. The charming, huh? He doesn't seem very charming.
The ferryman is coming for you.
And he has a doggo.
What's this bird's
This
problem?
is where you die.
Oh yeah, I have a pet. I have the bird. Alright, did he kill her by throwing something at her? Luckily, wolves don't have the highest health pool, or else we'd probably be in trouble here. Let's catch him on fire. There we go. Doggo's dealt with. You're on fire.
Malaka! No! No, 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 no!
Yeah, I doubt. I mean, I've seen videos of people who catch themselves on fire, but yeah, the first thing you yell isn't "I'm on fire, it burns." It's "Oh shoot, this is a bad situation. Let's figure out how to not be on fire." But these guys, they're just like, "Ah, it burns. Time to keep fighting." Oh, I got the iframes while putting the poison on. Alright, this guy might be higher level than me, but he certainly isn't better. He only got this far because he's charming, apparently. You want to hit me with an actual attack now? No, evidently not. All of your attacks are just so slow, my man. You know, dual wielding is supposed to be about speed. But you decided to get, like, the slowest weapons ever to dual wield with.
Malaka! No! No, 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 no!
Come along now. You have a lot of HP though. Maybe I can shoot you in the face a couple times. Evidently not. My aim is not so good.
Let's get this over with.
No, just stay stuck up there. Then I can just keep shooting you. I do like that it pauses the lock-on for when you're in shooty mode, but then it re-locks on easily right afterwards. Very convenient. Alright, we killed 20 mercenaries, evidently. Good. Alright, now where was I? Confirm kill, right. Because I didn't kill him. Ooh, better bow. Hi, did you not see any of that just happened? Well, that's probably good, because now you're dead. Alright. Well, that's probably everybody. And no more people to light more braziers. So that's good. Let's see. Torch. Throw torch. Call them today. Let's see. Loot up here. Good. Loot down here. Maybe I should let these people out before lighting the thing right next to their cages on fire.
What's all that about?
Why do they have so many captives? Seems a little rude to me. Alright, they have a ton of war supplies here. It's 5 war supplies. But I guess that's good, because war supplies gives me materials for my boat. So that's probably good. Alright, we already looted this one. So then, torch, throw, leave. I am glad that we learned that we can throw them. I think Unknown Man told me that. NPCs either never see you or always see you, no in between. It's true. I don't know why that is. Alright. Get our small fortune here. Getting a lot of good loot. And all the prisoners are just kind of running in circles in the fort. I don't think they actually have anywhere to go. They're just like, ah, we're free now, but we're just gonna run in circles because we have no idea where else to live. You know, maybe they should take over the fort. Make sure that the guys can't recapture it. That would be nice. There's only like 5 of them, but I'm sure they could put up a fight if they're inside the fortifications. I mean, people have done more with less. Let's see, one more war supply. Where is that? Up there. Okay. Because, yeah, people have done some crazy defensive battles with very few units compared to the enemies. You know, even if the Spartans threw like 20 people at this place, if you just had some good archers on the walls, you'd probably be fine. Alright, and that's everything for the fort. And the quest is done, finally. It was a long quest. And now we'll just... Can we fast travel from contested territory? I don't think we can. So let's get outside the fort. Oh, and there is probably a fast travel point around here we want to get. Yeah. Just so that when we come back here, we don't have to ride all the way back here. Let's see, where's the... That way. Okay. What are my thoughts on it? Well, it's a good game. All in all. And I have played it a bit before, and I thought it was a pretty good game at that point as well. I really like mainly the exploration. Oh no, not boars. I guess I might as well kill it. I still have, you know, PTSD about boars. But, you know, I'm just gonna wait to regen. There we are. Can I sneak attack him? Nope. Boars have acute senses. You can't sneak up on him. Except for all the time that I was right next to him and he just wasn't noticing me while I was regenning. But, you know. We're not gonna talk about that. Alright, you get back here. You get back here. Where are you running off to? He's just trying to dodge my arrows, I guess. Ow. Very rude of you. Alright, killed the alpha animal. What do I win? Pretty much nothing. Alright. That's to be expected. This is pretty steep for the horse. Let's try to get down this and then call the horse at the bottom. Okay, here seems to be flattening out. Horsey. Where's the horse? Oh, you're over here. I expected him to come from behind me, like he usually does. Alright, then this way for the synchronization point. And then we can fast travel over to where we turn in the quest.
Let's go.
Up here. It's a very nice region. I do like wilderness, but when I was looking for a fort and there was only wilderness, it was a little concerning. Alright, let's teleport. Oh, the fort is swarming with mercenaries now. Because I was there and I have a high bounty, and they did not like that. Huh. Oh, that's the leader. Interesting. I don't really want to, you know, lose my bounty. But that guy has daggers. It's probably fine. They're only level 16 daggers. So let's see. We go here to turn in. And then we'll get to the main missions. So, you know, I wonder if I'm actually teleporting between these spaces with the fast travel, or if like we're just running all the way over here. And if we're running here lore-wise, then why is it that I always climb to the top of a statue just to become like conscious again, and then I jump off the statue? Like, why is that exactly? Why would I do that? That seems a bit weird, because like in theory I just ran here from where I was, which was like 5 regions away, and then I just climbed up on top of the statue. For why? Actually, a lore reason for this, really. Hello, guy. I did what you wanted.
Do you have my seals yet?
Yes, I do.
I have the seals for you.
This will show those idiots in the assembly we're making progress. Interested in getting rid of more polemachoses for me?
I'm
Yeah, sure.
interested.
I'm
I
impressed
mean, I'm
with your
probably
work.
gonna kill them
Did you expect any less?
along the way
I had
anyways,
hoped,
so
but hiring you was a gamble.
Most
I'll
things
just keep it in the
life are.
background, not do
I
it
am perhaps a bit more
dedicatedly.
willing to gamble than my fellow generals would like.
If you take no risks, you win no wars.
Exactly. How is it a mercenary understands this when the greatest generals of Athens don't?
I am not sure whether I should feel flattered or insulted.
The Spartans are trying to find our supply lines. We've caught several spies already. We cannot afford such a loss.
Not if you want to keep your troops alive, no.
I need you to kill more of their commanders. Leave their hoplites without leadership. They'll be scrambling.
Are you sure? Spartans are fierce warriors.
Warriors, yes. Thinkers, no. They react like wild animals. Put them in a situation that requires genuine thought, and they fall apart. Kill the commanders and bring me their seals. We'll see how the other generals react to that.
I'll get you your seals.
Alright, so
The
he's just
sooner the
telling us to, you know, get the seals
I
again.
know what I have to do.
Okay. Apparently there's a mercenary nearby. Which mercenary would that be? Oh, 16. Alright. Well, that's interesting. But I mean, yeah, there is the whole animus thing and the aliens or what have you. But what about Cassandra? Like, she's still a person that still exists. So just like what's happening there lore-wise for her? Because that seems to be important as well. I can understand the system why that would be easier to synchronize with the high up points, but it just seems odd for Cassandra to climb up such a tall thing just to jump into a hay bale. Oh, hi. Another one. The Exasperated. Interesting. It's a weird title. Oh, now he's just standing there. He got tired. He you know, ran out of breath after all the running to try to get to me. Oh, and there's another one. I guess these are all the ones that were trying to kill me at the fort. And they followed me here because I didn't kill them there. But that's fine. Whether I'm fighting them in some Spartan fort or in Athens, it's kind of just the same. Good teamwork, guys. Ow. Ow. It is hard to dodge these two simultaneously. Ow. The fire is very annoying with all those ranged attacks. What should you do? Bro, you literally catch everyone else on fire. You should know fire better than anyone. Alright, now poison. Bro. He literally threw the bomb at himself. This man is crazy.
Cops fight better than
Ow. Alright, catch them all on fire. You're not on fire yet. There we go. Alright, let's get rid of this loser. There we go. I'm a little on fire. Ew. So rude of you. Alright, come down here. We don't want to be fighting next to all those, you know, pots and stuff. Alright. 2 more guys obliterated. Actually, 3 more, right? Because you were one as well. New mercenary discovered. That was just from the clue, I think. Alright, well, we have done it. That is good. Now, main quest. This one. A mysterious structure in the island of Andros. Western part of the abandoned forest. Where's Andros? That's this island. It says west abandoned forest. Alright. So we'll head there. Where's our boat? Where did I leave that? Did I leave it? I left it off the shore here. Alright, that's actually kind of perfect. It is interesting. Because, yeah, if it's just all things she did do but are completely out of order, that's kind of odd. But, you know, we are inside of a machine that is showing us the past. So obviously... Oh! A captain boat? I'll try to kill a captain boat. Sure.
They are headed straight for us! Loose!
They hit each other. Alright.
Spear them! Ready arrow!
Alright, easy enough. Let's just scoot around you a bit here. Excuse me, pardon me.
Get ready to fire! We need to move before they hit us!
Before who hits us? They're not coming after us.
Spears now! Barrage! Or reloading! Throw your spears! Archers! Release!
There we go. Let's just obliterate them.
Through to battle stations!
Oh, we still got loot because it was a captain vessel. Nice. Oh, hi, who are you? Where the heck did you come from?
Spears at the ready! Go! Archers to the front! Fire the volley! Faster! We're moving now!
Alright. Stamina just hold up. There we go. Good. Now let's take these guys out and then head where we're trying to go.
Archers! Ready! Loose arrows! Hit them with your spears! Bows ready! Release now!
Good.
Ah, safe again! The Adrestia lives to sail once more!
It's hard to ram them when you're at a weird angle, but
Rowers! Go!
yeah, it didn't work.
Ready
Let's just board.
yourselves. Let's board the bastards!
Alright, she decided not to jump over to the other boat, but that's fine. Get in the water. He doesn't want to get in the water. That's unfortunate. We'll just have to kill him up here. Interesting how he can do that charge when he has no actual lead up to it. Why am I falling in the water? Okay. I just decided to walk off the edge, but that's fine. Alright. Ship has been dealt with. Let's get their loot and get out of here. Before their ship, you know, completely falls apart. Alright.
Onward!
Continuing on to where we were trying to go.
Oars in! Full sail!
Because we need to go to that island and find a abandoned something or other. A mysterious structure, that's it. But speaking of Odyssey, and also speaking of, no, we weren't speaking of this, but the stream was a bit late to start today. And the reasoning for that, I should probably spend my skill credit. The reason for that was because my computer was being really weird, but also because right as I was about to start the stream and like enter the game and everything, I saw on Steam that RimWorld actually just announced its new expansion, the newest expansion, which is very nice. I might get this. Once again, it's a little immersion breaking, but this is incredibly useful when you're trying to stealth around a place, because then you don't have to worry about hiding bodies and people using the braziers and everything. This might also be good, but we're gonna get this for now, because that one's very useful. But anyway, RimWorld has been on your wish list for far too long. Really, it is probably the best game that I have on Steam.
Go on.
Your spear. How did you find it?
Hold that thought, Herodotus. I'm gonna actually Alt-Tab real quick and go to... Hopefully it doesn't break anything. Go to Steam just so I can check and tell you... Let's see... Where's RimWorld? I have 1,668 hours in RimWorld currently. And the new expansion is apparently coming out at some point. And
Why bring it back to her?
Leonidas was her father.
I'm listening to whatever they're saying.
And it gives you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you, show you a path.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
Can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary.
The gods are with us today, Cassandra. The sea is calm and the winds are warm.
It's beautiful.
It is, my friend. It sure is.
Alright, I think they're done talking. Alright. But for the longest time, there have been mods for RimWorld called SOS2 or Save Our Ship 2, and that was a mod that added oh, they're just drifting in. Don't hit that rock. It added space battles into RimWorld, which was a completely new concept, like something that hadn't really been done before. And there was another mod called Landforms that basically made it so each tile on the map could have different land formations on it that were unique and made the generation of the map different. And this newest expansion appears to basically be an official version of those two mods put together. So that seems very interesting to me, because I always had those two mods, if I could. Oh, hi, that is a mysterious structure. I don't think I need to call Icaros for this one. But yeah, the newest expansion seems like a mix between those two, and it's called Odyssey.
Here it is.
Funny enough, you know, because we're in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and then I can play RimWorld Odyssey once that comes out. But it looks really cool, because my main issue is that SOS2 in RimWorld always got really laggy. Like, once you got a big enough ship, it got incredibly slow. Like, you know, you have this big ship, the enemy has a big ship, you're firing lasers and other stuff at it, all your characters are moving independently, and there's just a lot for your computer to process. So it would bog down real fast, and it doesn't help that my CPU isn't the strongest. I need a new CPU at some point. But hopefully, if we're getting official SOS2, that means that it'll be better optimized, I would hope. And that means that we'll be able to actually play it, hopefully, on worse hardware.
How do I get inside?
Open the door. That would be my suggestion. No, we're just going into another, you know, flashback. Are we sneaking up on a boar? That's not a good idea. You've seen what those boars can do.
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
Apparently I'm ready. Even though I was just hesitating and she was just telling me that I was dumb for that. But that's
I found
fine.
Something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage, and he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
Big words coming from us.
You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm is coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
So why have we never put a new, you know, shaft onto the spear? Why do we just keep it a spear head and stab people with it?
Mother,
Because I'm pretty sure the magic
haven't
part
forgotten you.
isn't the wood handle. We could probably, you know, replace that and have an actual spear to use, but apparently we don't want that. We just want to use it as like a little knife. Which, you know, it works well enough as a knife, but I mean, you could use anything as a knife. Why use a spear, a legendary spear, as a knife? The ship of Theseus? Are you talking about the thing where it's like how many pieces of it
By the gods.
could you replace until it isn't the same
built all
thing
this?
anymore? I mean, the spear head is obviously the only part that really matters, right? Because every time we've seen this thing do something
How
special,
does a place like this exist?
every time we've seen it do something special, it's because the spear head is the part that is like glowy. And additionally, the shaft of the spear is actually broken. It is broken off. If it was that special, if the wood was that special on the spear, then the rest of the wood that was broken off and lost would have lowered the power of the spear, but obviously it hasn't. So I don't see it as an issue to just put a new, you know,
How could I
a
even
new thing on
explain
it.
this to someone like Marcos?
Oh, you couldn't explain this to Marcos. I don't think Marcos has the brain power necessary to understand something like this. Or he would only hear, "Oh, shiny, we can sell it." You know, that's
Something's
probably
glowing
what
over
he
there.
probably what he, you know, was all about. He likes money. Hey, look, it's a spear indent. A spear that actually has a full, you know, actual spear shaft. But we're not going to talk about that. Because, see, it only wants the spearhead. And a Dorito.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Okay. Whatever that means. The DLC better explains the spear. Huh. You never bought the DLC. Do I have the DLC? I don't know. It was a long time since I bought this, so I don't know if I got the DLC with it. But I did get all the random armors and stuff that they give you at the start of the game, so... Oh, hey, we're in, real life now.
The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand.
Well, that's unfortunate.
This confirms it. Cassandra didn't just have Isu technology. She had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Cassandra.
But I just started the stream. Well, I guess we're an hour in, but... Is this her telling this character to take a break? Or is this the game saying, if you've gotten to this point without stopping, you've been playing for like 20 hours straight, you should probably go to sleep? I don't know. Yeah, sure.
If you
whatever.
insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. The Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist.
The new Animus, is this... I don't know much about these two or anything about this thing except for what you've told me, Unknown Mayan. But yeah, what do you think of the mission so far?
Doctor,
How's
how do you
Cassandra
feel now
going?
that we're closer than ever to the staff?
I believe this staff is important. But the Templars and Assassins have found staves of Eden before. Nikolai Tesla blew one up in Russia, if I remember correctly.
This is different.
Why would Tesla
What I saw in Egypt is true.
What is
the
happening?
staff doesn't control minds. It controls physics, time. Imagine rewriting the rules of the universe.
The spear you found is right here, and it's not doing anything.
The spear's attached to a bloodline. Leonidas, Cassandra, and Alexios. They were intimately connected to it.
Are you sure you can use the Staff of Hermes, then?
No. But if the Templars get it, they won't stop until they find someone who can.
So we're trying to look for a staff. We have the spear, but we're looking for a staff. And apparently, as they were saying, we found one of the staves in Egypt, which would be Assassin's Creed Origins, which is supposed to be behind, like, before this one. But, you know, Tesla Russia thing was a reference to a 2D side-scroller, but not really. I don't know. I mean, personally, I'm a big fan of Tesla. I think that he was, I mean, there's like 50% of people that think that he was a, like, superhuman, God-inspired kind of, like, inventor that was amazing and could invent anything and way ahead of his time, which I'm kind of leaning closer to that. I feel like Tesla was a very smart person. And then there's other people that are just like, nah, he was a fraud and everything was just over-exaggerated with him. So, I don't know. But I like Tesla. He seemed like a cool guy. I mean, we then get, like, Tesla coils. Those are cool. Especially if you, like, make music with Tesla coils. That's awesome. So, Tesla's cool. He's a chill guy. But I can't imagine him blowing up a staff. Like, why? How? Did he, like, attach the staff to a Tesla coil? He's like, yes, this will make it work even better. And then he just, like, put too many volts through it and it just blew up. I don't know. But it seems odd. It seems a bit out of character for him to have found a staff of whatever. I think they said Staff of Eden? Staff of Gaia? I don't remember. They said something about it. And that just seems weird to me. But apparently we found one. Edison made a light bulb, that's true. And actually, light bulbs are very interesting because, you know, they actually had designs, if I remember correctly, they had designs of light bulbs prior to Edison, but I think he was the first one who put a non-reactive gas into the light bulb to make it so that the metal, is it called a filament? I think it is. So the filament doesn't just burn out instantly. Because usually what happens is if you heat it up to make light, then it will react with the air and kind of just explode. But if you put a non-reactive gas into the light bulb with the filament, then it can't react, and thus it lasts significantly longer, as far as I remember. So Edison, I think he was the first one to make a stable light bulb like that, so that was, you know, interesting. Tesla couldn't have done such a... I don't know. I mean, Tesla was working on remote electricity transportation, like without wires or anything, just through the atmosphere. I'm pretty sure I've heard things about him having tried to develop something like that, and some people believe he did develop something like that. I don't think he did, because that would be a lot cheaper for the government to be able to just send electricity through the air. So if he had actually perfected that system, the government wouldn't be burying it. They'd be like, we can save money doing this, you know? So that I don't believe that part of it. But I do still think Tesla was pretty cool. And Edison was also pretty cool. I mean, all scientists and inventors in all of history are equally cool, I think. But yes, new Animus.
So?
We're
what do
not.
you think of
We're
my
gonna
new
stop our
Animus?
staring
You mean
contest here.
our new Animus? That's Abstergo equipment.
Which I've modified to within a millimeter of its digital life. It's an Animus console prototype, Raman variant with the I/O capacities pushed to their max. Ultra portable with more calculating power than NASA and CERN combined.
Okay, a few things. First of all, she sounds like a car person trying to describe their car, because they're just like, oh yes, it's got this motor with this, you know, horsepower and this, that, and the other, and it can get to 60 miles an hour in this time, you know. That's what she sounds like. Additionally, how the heck would she have more computing power than NASA in a freaking warehouse? Like, where NASA has entire supercomputers to handle all of the stuff that they, you know, do, and like all their satellites and space missions and stuff. She's just so smart. Oh, okay. So you're telling me that she basically invented a smaller, more well-designed, more, you know, hidden, because obviously I can't see any kind of supercomputers in the warehouse where they are. And I mean, NASA supercomputers are probably much bigger than this warehouse. They're immense, I assume, because they need a lot of computing power. So basically, what is it? Those like a quantum computer? I think she must have made some kind of quantum computer in this area, and is now running the Animus off of that. I don't know how she did that, but she's simply so smart. That is, I don't know. I feel like that's just kind of a what would the word be? It's just it's the easy way to go. NASA supercomputers are from the 60s. I mean, some of the tech is probably from the 60s, honestly, but they need to have some modern tech because they do have a lot of like satellites and stuff that are needing to have connection to the ground and all these different calculations, and you know, they have a lot going on. But yeah, I've never liked the, oh, this character is just super duper smart kind of plot line, because it seems lazy to me. Not to say that the writing of this game is lazy, but just having that as the excuse as to why this thing can have more computing power than NASA, it just seems weird to me. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's enough for now.
I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
Oh, we're actually here now. Okay. Interesting. Do I move faster than... No, I think it's about the same speed as
I
Cassandra.
wonder if the Fry twins would still recognize London. A rooftop's still a rooftop.
I am not gonna understand like 90% of anything she says out here. Because I do not know the deep lore.
Fascinating. Layla, can you believe we're meeting Herodotus himself?
I can. He sure does talk a lot.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, and I could understand if you had a whole team of scientists having to run something this complicated, but if she's doing it all herself, and she's the one inside of it, like, what happens if something goes wrong? She's the lead engineer, evidently, so does she just have to, like, hope that she survives long enough to disconnect from it so she can fix whatever broke? I don't know. Maybe she made a completely foolproof system. I'm not sure, but yeah, the smart, like super smart characters that break the laws of physics, it just seems, it always seems like a weird plot line. Because how can you be so, like, there's some things where they'll take some completely inert materials and then they'll make like a gun out of it. Like, oh, we need a gun in this situation. I'm just gonna take a paper clip and a few pieces of paper and this rock, and boom, a gun. Like, there's smart and then there's physical impossibilities, you know? Such as having more computing power than NASA in this warehouse in the middle of nowhere. Or I guess it's in the middle of London, so it's not really the middle of nowhere. But also, am I talking to a computer right now? I don't know. I was too busy going on a tangent about it. The book. What's the book?
So does what I'm seeing as Cassandra match your research? I had to tweak the animus to use what we have of the book as reference.
That book is a lost work by Herodotus. He basically invented the concept of recording history. And other figures are matching up too. Cleon, Pericles. The chance to see the past firsthand is why I joined the Assassins.
Most people would talk about justice or leaping across rooftops, but history's cool too.
I've loved history since my grandpa told me stories about his grandpa back in Ireland. He was an adventurer and sailor, so I'm continuing the family tradition. I feel so lucky.
You make your own luck, remember?
Why do people keep telling me that?
You know, I don't think this is a computer, because the computer says that she has, you know, family from Ireland, and I don't think AI usually have relatives. So maybe it's a person that I'm speaking to through the computer, or maybe it's someone who died and we turned them into an AI because we're just so smart, and now they live in the computer. I don't know the lore here, but we'll just
So I've met
keep talking to
Herodotus,
our computer.
but I don't know much about him.
He's brilliant. His histories are
You know,
considered
AI
the
can lie, that's
foremost
true.
textbook of classical Greece. People have made their careers analyzing his words for some new perspective. To see him in his own world, walking in the polis, and... Sorry, but he's kind of a hero of mine.
You can fangirl all you want.
Yay!
I mean, I have an appreciation for history as well, but I don't know, I wouldn't say that a historian would be a hero of mine. That doesn't seem like hero
I'll leave you to your work.
quality
If you
exactly.
need anything,
Just
let me know.
they're a historian. But, you know, I can appreciate a good historian, probably.
The center of the universe, circa 400 BCE.
Is it now?
I should check
I'm
my
assuming
email.
that's a map of where we were, because that's, you know, Kefalonia on the left there, and all the islands there. For a second, I was like, that is one weird world map, but no, that's just Greece. Ah, we have apparently a whole computer. I don't know what any of this is. Apparently we have no pictures. It reminds me of me. Also not checking my email. That also reminds me of me. I don't... Should I look at all this stuff here? There seems to be a lot here. This says Greece, so... A lot of lore in here, I assume. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna understand any of this, am I? Ottoman Empire, nice. If anything in the game ever says Atlantis is DLC content, okay. Is there anything about Atlantis here? This looks, if you cross your eyes and have a lot of dyslexia, this could look like Atlantis. All right. Who is it? Yeah, I have no idea. That's all. That is all. Okay. We're going to assume that I don't need to know all this stuff.
Eagles
Oh,
are
we
fine
have
and
the
all,
bird.
but a pet monkey would
Wait.
be even cooler.
How do we have that bird? That is the wooden sculpture of a bird that we got from what's her face? Gosh, what is her name? Phoebe. That was it. From Kefalonia. How is that in the modern day? Did we like 3D print that from the Animus? Know if anything on the PC is important, so background lore or references to other AC stuff? Okay. Because yeah, I'm probably not gonna remember or know any of it. Is that one of the rabbits?
What?
Bois indeed. Okay. Alright. This is but yeah, how do we have this? I don't know. That seems weird. I'm gonna assume we like 3D printed it because we wanted to have it. I don't know. There's a walkie-talkie.
How's it going out there?
Well, no threats in view.
I'm glad we could work together again.
I believe our working methods are compatible.
Alright, what do you think we should do
Of
next,
course,
I
I'll
guess?
return to the Animus, then follow the trail Herodotus left to find the staff. But there's so many possibilities, so many choices. There's no way to know which ones are right. You used to run part of the Japanese Brotherhood. What would you do?
Take things one step at a time, observe then act, or kill everyone and search their pockets for answers. You decide.
I like the second option.
Thanks for watching our backs, Kiyoshi. I'll leave you to your work.
I'll report in if Abstergo drops by.
Okay. You know, these guys must be getting a little bit upset with me that I'm doing, like, all the side quests. They're all just sitting here waiting for me to get something. Apparently there's, what is that guy, like a sniper on the roof trying to protect us? Also, is this our entire computing setup? This does not look like more computing power than NASA has. This is like one little corner. You know, there was a game called oh, what was it called? Ebos, you were there. Oh, there's the alien one where there's the little, you're in the little scanning thing and there were all the signals. Voices of the Void. That was it. And in that, we had an entire room filled with machines that looked exactly like this. And that was just for one signal scanning thing. How is it that we can have 5 of these little cabinets full of computers and that be better than NASA? And be able to run an entire artificial Greek world off of it? Like, that... I don't know. That seems like a lot.
Looks third echelon. Or is it
1960s tech for sure. That is definitely true. That was not amazing tech.
Too bad we had to leave before we could drink some more caribou.
She's so insanely smart, of course. That's the answer we keep coming back to. So are we gonna ignore the doctor and not actually rest? Because I assumed by clicking on the bed I would go to sleep. Sorry. Excuse me. But apparently we can walk on the bed. But we can't sleep. So I think we're just getting back into the Animus and not actually resting.
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, I'm ready to go back to Cassandra.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
And actually, what Ebos just said actually makes sense, because if, you know, computing power is very slow on actual computers, our brains are far better computers than a lot of computers themselves are. Our brains aren't the fastest, but they do have a lot more, like, storage and logic capacity built in than most artificial computers have. So in theory, if it was a connection between the computing power on those cabinets and the actual brain, and they were working as one, then I could see that running this a lot better.
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
What does upgrading my spear do exactly? Oh no. Oh, it's probably gonna tell me here. Increases your adrenaline and unlocks more powerful abilities. Oh. So that's what it was saying with the continuing the storyline to get, you know, the stuff. Like, here, we can upgrade this now. And this. And where's this one? That's the important one. Alright, now we have a lot of good stuff. I guess let's just get out of here, because apparently that's all we had to do here.
Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear someone was here far before we were.
Imagine the bounty hunters just show up here. Because I still have a bounty out for me. They'll just pop in. They don't even care what all this is.
This place existed?
I assume Leonidas didn't know. I mean, look at this place. This isn't exactly something that most ancient people would have been able to handle seeing. It did just say when I was leaving, a bounty hunter is tracking you. Is there going to be one right out here? I think there is. Oh, you're a different kind of bounty hunter. And he's just climbing up the side of the mountain, of course. Apparently that's just a family hobby. We're not even out of breath.
Hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right? Alexios, you're alive.
Don't touch me.
Come on, little brother. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important.
You know, I think he's the only person more blunt and aggressive
You're
than
right.
Cassandra.
Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain.
I didn't do that. Yeah, you're wrong. I was the priest threw you off the mountain. I then threw the priest off the mountain.
If that's what you think, Alexios, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard this story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Alexios.
Right, Demos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod.
I don't think
Worshipped
he
and
is.
feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Yeah, gods don't bow to a cult.
Then why do the cult's bidding?
Have you been paying attention? They're following my lead.
Then make a choice on your own. Help find our mater.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult.
Looking for Mirini, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her.
That's true.
But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
I mean, it is pretty sad.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
I don't think we
has no
can.
interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
Also, he doesn't remember how things were because he was a baby when everything went haywire. So, I don't know. I feel like sitting here being like, we can go back to being a happy family. I don't think that's gonna work on him. He's just like, I don't even remember who you are except for a flashback. So, apparently I've never found him.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nikolaos, then I can find him.
You didn't even find me. I literally showed up in your cult
I don't care
and
what
gave you a
think.
flashback
I'll
as to who I
find
was.
Mirini. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Yeah, this is not gonna work.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mater. You're so weak.
I mean, when is... if this is a kid's cartoon, which obviously it is with all the killing, obviously the answer is the power of friendship. Everyone knows this. Don't call me weak. That's rude.
I've had to kill for much longer than you've had to.
Oh, I'm so scared. I have an army behind me. One false move, and you're obliterated.
I mean, I've
That's
fought
the
armies
plan.
before. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring down
I'm
the
going
cult.
after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do. And you still think you stand a chance?
Yes.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood. So let's see what you can do.
Alright. I mean, he probably wants to fight. But it's probably not best to encourage that. But also, I mean, this option... I don't understand her connection to this, because, I mean, yes, they are, you know, connected by blood, but at the same time, they haven't seen each other in, like, what, 20-something years? So, why would we be sitting here being all sentimental, being like, ah, you're still my brother, I can't fight you? It's like, he is leading the cult that has probably killed thousands of people, if not more. And he's also sitting here challenging us. And I'm gonna be all like, yeah, but you're my brother. Like, why would I do that? That doesn't really make sense. I'm going.
I'll take the challenge.
I'm just gonna leave. Okay, bye.
Malaka.
Teleported.
Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened.
Yeah, it's like all those family members are just like, I haven't seen you since you were this big. It's like, who the heck are you? Yeah, I haven't seen you since I was this big either. I don't remember you. So yeah, it doesn't make a whole bunch of sense. Why is there a bear on this island? This is like a tiny, tiny island. Oh, I guess the boar killed a bear. Interesting. But yeah, this island, let's just see here. This island is not very big. Why would there be large carnivores on this island? And is far disconnected from anything else. What's over there? Andros. Guess we should probably check it out, right? It's golden. Alright, might as well. But yeah, islands usually have many more prey animals than predators. Because predators need to eat a lot of prey animals, and a lot of prey animals need a lot of food. Thus, an island ecosystem usually can't keep them alive. Although I guess bears sometimes eat fish, but I don't think a bear could catch fish in the ocean. They would need a river. So it's like, I don't know. Why would there be bears on an island like this? I don't think there would be. Boars would be fine because they're omnivores, but bears are big and they eat a lot. So I don't think a small ecosystem like this would support bears, but I could be wrong. Bay of Nobody. So Odysseus was here is what you're telling me.
Come on.
Oh, hi. Yeah, that guy's a little higher level than we should probably be dealing with right now. Very video game style ecosystem. I agree. So that's what the thing was. Yeah. So mythical creature lair. Did it challenge normal? Normal, you say? I don't think a level 45 is a normal challenge at this point. But it's good to know that that's there. I guess that's I don't know, because nobody, you could take it the Bay of Nobody as in just no one's there, or you could take it as the Bay of Nobody as in that is where Odysseus said that his name was Nobody to Polyphemus, and thus maybe that would be Polyphemus. I don't know. But was he blind? I don't think he was. It said he was a lightning bringer, which doesn't sound very much like him. But who knows? Also, was that the same story with Polyphemus? Okay. Apparently my horse can jump up and down cliffs, but can't jump across some rocks. So that's good. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll be back someday. Oh, hi. We need to talk to this guy. Don't mind me just having my knife out. Get out of here. Leave. Shoo. Skedaddle. Get out of here. Alright, now I can talk to you.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
I saw a big dude.
My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision.
I don't think that was just some kind of artifact.
And my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Cassandra, you have no idea the power you possess. All
Do I
harnessed
not?
in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Deimos followed me here. The cult's already moving, he told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Alright. Oh, and I'll see you later, Ebos. Thanks for stopping by.
Ready to depart?
Good to have you back, Commander.
Multiple quests accepted, you say. So let's see where we're going. Because we're heading to who knows where. Upgrade the spear. So that's just something to do along the way. Athens. That's our level, so we can do that. So let's see where that tells us to go. Over to here. Apparently. Alright, well that's our heading, I guess.
Sails!
And now we just relax while we go that direction. Because, you know, not much to do. Well, you just wait for that number to go down. Are those green sails? What faction is that? I mean, black is pirates, red is Spartans, blue is Athenians. What's green? I don't know. We'll figure it out someday, I'm sure.
The seas are treacherous around Chaos. We should be careful.
What? Charybdis and Scylla await at the bottom of the sea, I suppose.
Probably.
Oh, pirates! A lot of them!
I don't see any pirates.
Only pirates?
Sails up! Now!
And we're here.
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
Okay, you couldn't have just let me fast travel to Athens in the first place? I thought what the place you were talking about was on the shore here. But apparently no. Alright, so he's down there. So I guess we'll fast travel at this juncture. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of late game stuff for this game. Like, you know, the big level 45 legendary creature there. I'm assuming there's a lot of those. At least more than one.
Let's see what this city has in store for me.
There we are. Now we'll head down this way. Yeah, that was normal. Hit the wall on the way down. We're fine. Keep into the game as long as possible. I mean, that's respectable. Because, I mean, if it was... There's a lot of games that don't really give you a lot of side content and just give you a main story, and then they're like, ah, well, we already have your money, so you spent like 30 hours doing the main storyline, so you can't refund it. So, see ya. So it's kind of good that they give you extra content to do and a lot of late game things. Because a lot of games don't put in that much effort. Live service elements, sour. Are there live service elements? I haven't really interacted with anything of that in this game. I've just, you know, been playing it. Oh, I just climbed up right behind the stage. That's...
But we must come together now for the glory of Athens! Glory for you! Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead? We must not become divided! We are divided! And the Spartans are winning! Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good.
Trying to steal the spotlight, I see.
Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
All right, hi. Don't worry about me. I'm just gonna jump up on stage.
Stay back. She is no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Cassandra.
Welcome, Cassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
It's a nice place. Yeah, I mean, the other guy just riled them up, and that was pretty much it. This guy was actually trying to speak sense. So
I think you did a great job.
I'm gonna be on his
So easy
side.
to forget the good someone has done when times become hard.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Cassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Cassandra, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
I don't know. What do I want?
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
All right.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
Okay, then. I guess we should actually ask for more information, even though it usually doesn't help too much.
Metiochos. You said he was your colleague?
A politician and ally. He's one of my most loyal friends.
Okay, yeah, that didn't help at all.
Phidias? The famous sculptor? What did he do, exactly?
He stands
He's a
accused
sculptor,
of
apparently.
multiple offenses and is awaiting trial. You'll find him under close guard at his workshop.
Okay, that was actually, you know, useful information.
Ostracism.
Exile is a term you may be more familiar with. Here in Athens, we vote between two people to decide who should leave.
It's between the sophist Anaxagoras and another man, on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will give you the details.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
Okay, I can do
went
that.
well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
All right. Lots of quests to do now. Yeah, so let's figure out where exactly that is. Are these all? Yeah, I think these are all the quests we got. So let's do the escape one first because the workshop is nearby. Apparently he's up here? No, that's just another quest, I think. I mean, we might as well grab all the quests at once so we can kind of do them at the same time.
You there, Mistios. I have something you may be interested in.
Do you now? What could you have that I would be interested in?
I saw you talking to my associate, Pericles.
From what I saw, you weren't doing much associating.
That's just politics. Pericles is a good man, a fine man, just not the right man.
That's not what I heard.
From whose lips? His?
I'm pretty sure I heard it from yours, my guy. You were kind of slandering him up there.
He was elected. Athens is the seat of democracy.
Oh, it is. It's just that the wrong man is sitting in that seat.
Did you actually need something, or did you just want to educate me on the finer points of democracy?
Pericles is holding parties for the rich and powerful. Why we're under siege. What I want is for my people to reclaim control. You could help me.
And how do you want me to help?
Help Athens, not me. The Spartans howl outside our city walls. Create chaos among their ranks. Make them suffer as we do. Think about it. Will you take my commission and show the Spartans we're not defeated yet?
I mean, yeah. I already have another quest to kill Spartans.
Killing Spartans.
Good. Kill their commander Nabis. Destroy their supplies and return to me with proof of your exploits. Show them that we have teeth too.
I'll get it done.
Trust me, this is a huge opportunity for you.
Alright. Well, let's go to the workshop. Which is that this? The white triangle thing? No. It's a different one. Here's the workshop. The workshop's at the front of the city. There. So this one's actually closer. So let's head towards this one first, I guess. Because it's right here.
Help me! Please, someone!
Help you?
By the gods! Why did you have to
Snakes, you say? I don't like snakes. But I can't really get in. I don't know where you are, my man. Just hold on. Can I open this door? Nope. Maybe I need to go through the ceiling. Cause yeah, this place is locked up tight, evidently. Cause yeah, he asked for help, but all of his doors are shut tight. Yeah, but it looks like there's a courtyard inside there. So, guess we're just breaking in. Breaking and entering.
Kill the snakes before it's too late.
Why are there so many snakes?
Is that all of them? There we go. Alright, I killed your snakes.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
Yeah, they just kill you.
Certainly killed me.
Yeah.
So thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you, especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How
Yeah, it's his
can you
favorite
joke
pastime.
about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up, and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
These snakes aren't hideous.
The thugs!
Cassandra, now is not the time to, you know,
Where should I
be
look?
joking about the
Couldn't
snakes.
see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
Okay.
I'll track them down, Metiojos.
That's
Don't
about all
worry.
I need.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the walls.
Alright, see you. Also, apparently there's a bounty hunter nearby, so that's great. Who exactly are you? Level 18. Drop a bow. Alright, well if he finds us, he finds us. I'm gonna, I guess, switch over to the quest for this guy. Where exactly is that? Over here? Can do. Yeah, I'm not gonna pick a fight with the mercenary, but if he wants to come get me, he can. Because, you know, might as well fight him at the same time as fighting some thugs. No reason not to.
The part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about. There has to be a clue
Oh, hi,
around here
snakes.
somewhere. Snakes?
You
Like
don't
the ones
say.
that were meant to kill Metiojos.
You don't say again. Hello. What's back here?
Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident.
Hey, dude, you know anything about this body that is suspiciously sitting right next to you? Like literally right there? You know nothing about this? Okay. Let's check the roof, I guess. Because they always like hiding things on the roof.
It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiojos weren't the masterminds behind this plot.
Alright, good.
This must be the house of Metiojos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
Oh, thank you for offering
I found the
that
snakes,
information.
the letter from your friend, and the body. All here.
Ah, poor Actis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
And why didn't you bury him? Why is he just hiding behind the house now?
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
I mean, yeah, I don't think trying to leverage legal things here is gonna help.
Tell me what I want to know, or I'll cut you down right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
All right.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
That is a good point. I mean, this place kind of sucks. They need some better infrastructure down here. Alright, Mr. Mercenary Man is still trying to find us. But that's fine. We don't care too much about him. If he comes and finds us, we'll just, you know, kill him at that point. Alright, Snake Vendor. Hello. You want to fight? Evidently you do. I thought we could have a nice, friendly conversation, but no.
You'll feel the sting of my venom.
Will I? Not if I don't get hit by you. Oh, you can hit me while slowed down. Interesting. Most enemies can't. He does have a dagger, so, you know. But I can do that too. Really. I should probably lock on. That would probably help. How do you like being poisoned? Once again, he can hit me while I'm in the middle of a combo. Yeah, I don't know what that attack is. Most other people don't have that. It seems only... It doesn't do a lot of damage. It seems only good to try to poison me. Yeah, it's that attack where he spins around.
Is this the best you've got?
You can't stop me.
Yeah, that attack there is really weird. That it's able to hit me.
You're simply... Death is
Wow.
here.
That poison does a lot of damage. I do not like it. Snakes. Let me get another heal off before trying to fight you, because your poison's very annoying. You want to shoot bows, huh? Well, I'm better at dodging than you are.
You're simply delaying this. What are you trying to prove?
Trying to prove, huh? I think I'm trying to survive the fight. Seems a little obvious to me.
Friends of Pericles safe.
Yeah, enemies with poison are a bit tougher than normal enemies. Get out of here, Snake. And you too as well. Give me all your money. Alright. Not escape. I wanted to check what that poisoner's dagger was like. Because I do like daggers, and I do like poison. So, let's see here. Oh, we have a lot of daggers. That's good. So, we have Hunter, Warrior, all damage. This gives Adrenaline, poison damage, and Hunter damage. It also does a lot more damage than this one does. So let's throw that on. It does a lot more damage than this one does as well. So then I guess we'll just have that on in the background. Also, it keeps saying there's stuff to look at here, which is all this stuff. There we go. Let's see. Bow. Yeah, this is a better bow, I think. So we'll switch to that. And then, do we have any better armor? We haven't checked our inventory in quite some time. Of course, all this is Hunter damage. Now, there's Warrior damage. And it's better armor. It doesn't give us better health. This is 2% all damage. Let's just switch to that. And this is still the highest level we have. All this is worse. We have better of this. That's assassin damage and hunter damage. This is warrior damage, which is probably better with how much we get into brawls. And then we'll switch to this once we can. Alright, and then this. We could switch up to this. Gives about the same stuff. Alright, and this still says it has stuff to look at there. We have this stuff. Okay. We've looked at everything and upgraded our gear. Except for the gauntlets apparently had. Oh, hi, Snake. Get out of here. Apparently the gauntlets still... Did I even change the gauntlets? I did not. Alright, you do warrior, hunter, and all damage. I guess this one? Because this one's, you know, less armor. And pretty much the same thing. Even though this is one level lower. So that's a bit weird. But that's fine. Alright, we'll call that good. Let's see. Which one of these is... Wait, which one of these is the good one? Because they're both just purple daggers. Okay, we want not the one with the swirlies. We want this one. Yeah, that one. Okay, good. Now we're gonna go talk to what's-his-face. Give me the wood. Thank you. Are you guys Spartans by any chance?
Somebody.
Hello. I don't even have to stealth because they don't think that this is... Oh yeah! Stealth attack guys just disappear now. Hi. Yeah, they're very correct. The Spartans are just sitting outside the walls.
May the gods watch over you.
Okay, see ya. More wood over here. Thank you. I need that for my boat. who might you be?
What the?
You're able to be killed, so we'll do that. Hello.
Looks like an intrusion.
How do I put it out?
So I don't know who any of you guys are, but you don't seem very nice.
I'm burning!
No.
You'll. He just tripped. Poor guy. So yeah, I don't know who these people are, but we just killed them all, so that's great. Apparently, there's a mission objective here, or a area objective. And that's just that. So I'm guessing those were like some thugs that we steal from the thugs. All right. Although, can you really steal from the thugs if they're all dead? I don't think so. So let's check to see if that chest piece was better. It seems to be. And it actually looks cooler. That's good. It matches our gauntlets quite well. Alright, this guy's doors are still closed, so we need to just climb up the building to get to him. You could have stopped over here, you know. Here we go. Oh, you moved out of the snake room.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger
That was
has
like
passed
5
for
minutes ago.
now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
I mean, I
Group of
dealt with it.
fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed.
Well.
How do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience.
I
for them.
did kill the snake guy.
Thank you for
so
your help, Misthios.
and all
I'll
the
be
snakes.
sure to mention this to Pericles.
So there's a lot of blood spilled. All right, now we go talk to the other guy, which is up here. So, what direction is it? That way. It's hard to see there's a lot going on, so it's kind of hard to see where the quest things are. Yeah, and that mercenary guy is still looking for me, but that's fine. He can do whatever the heck he wants. We'll kill him eventually. Oh, and another mercenary is up here. Great. We need to get our bounty up higher. We're already down to only 2 skull things, or helmet things. And that's unfortunate. Do we not get in here through the roof? I mean, there's a way up to the roof. Alright, apparently this place is not the kind of place you enter through the roof like the other one was. Alright, let's just go in the big door. See if we can't make our way to him from here. I don't think we can. Okay, different door then. Oh, hi.
Stop. I can't let you go any further.
Why not?
Stand aside. This is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his trial, if the people spare his life.
Listen, I'm
I'm not
working
gonna-
for Pericles. He wants me to see Phidias.
I'm not gonna lie about
I'm
it.
working for the people of Athens, and they want Phidias dead. Now back off, or you're dead too.
I mean, I'm not gonna pay him to, you know. We're just gonna break our way in. I mean, we're trying to get, like, smuggle this guy out of the city, which is very illegal in the first place, so...
I tried to be nice. I really did.
And of course, here's where these guys come in. Alright, we're kind of stuck in a corner here. That is unfortunate. Alright, we got a lot of fighting to do now. We need to lock in. There we go. Oh, that guy can actually hit us there. Alright. Try to hit me. Okay, he just poisoned himself. Okay. Good. There we go. I want to get rid of this guy. Just because, you know, it's always easiest to get rid of the... Oh, why are you trying to attack him? He's not even involved here. Oh, of course. Now we got a bunch of not involved people now involved. As if fighting 2 mercenaries at once wasn't hard enough, but now I need to avoid a bunch of random civilians. Why they're on the side of the mercenaries, I'm not sure. Okay, my plan is we need to stealth. And then all the peanut gallery will probably forget that we existed. And then we can stealth attack one of the mercenaries. And get the fight started again. Stealth attack the shield guy, because he's annoying. I don't like that they have so much poison. Okay, got them both. Man, fighting both of them at once is a little tough. Especially because that guy's throwing friggin' poison bombs all over the place. Like, who does that? I mean, I'm a classy individual. I poison my sword, you know? I don't like that they can just kind of stun lock you into an attack combo. Did you miss anything? Not really. I don't think anyone knows how to die. It's something you kind of just do once. So you're like, oh yes, I am a veteran dyer. I have died many times, and I'm very familiar with how to do it. Thank you. Alright, easy enough. Yeah, I killed Snake Guy, and then these guys decided to come and bother me. So we killed them. And now we're gonna go in here and talk to the other dude. Because, where's the guard? The guard also got in our way. Do you have loot? No, sadly not. Alright, into the barn. Hello. Where's the guy? Guess he's up there. Let me just climb up your building here. Hi. How'd you get this big thing of marble up here?
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
I mean, they kind of did.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
The people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
Malaka. It isn't the trial Pericles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
Probably his
I don't
mom or
know
something.
who to
I don't know.
trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said
He's-
pull yourself together!
Well, I just kind of listed all the things that are going wrong in his life. I think that that would make him freak out more than anything. Yeah, we should probably just get you out of here. I don't really
we need
care
to
about
go.
your backstory, my
Do
dude.
you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities? I want them.
Yes, yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't think you could attack one of us and get away with it, did you? Come on and fight!
Alright, so how did he sneak out, but I'm not able to just sneak out? I mean, this guy does not seem like a big problem. Yeah, we just walk out of the building. Alright. So we need to meet him at night at the port. So we'll head that direction. And I think we can meditate to turn it to nighttime. I don't know how to do that exactly. Was that like hold M or something? I don't remember. I saw it in a tooltip once, but I don't remember what it was. We'll figure it out. It's a very far away port, though. Luckily, we already got rid of the mercenaries that were around here, so hopefully we have a smooth run all the way over there. I could get on the horse, but usually the horse isn't much faster in towns like this. And then you just run the risk of running people over on accident. Man, but people really like their statues around here. Almost everyone is, you know...
It'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
Everyone's just carving statues around this place. Also, Agora. This must be the place that everyone's afraid of. Because, you know, agoraphobia. Isn't that the fear of being outside or something? So, you know, I guess whenever they're outside, they're reminded of that place, and they get real scared. Alright.
If I meditate, maybe
Yeah,
Phidias
hold
will
M.
be here when I'm done.
Alright, good. Agora means market in Greek. Ah, that makes sense.
Good. You made it.
So it's marketophobia.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
They see the farmers markets in town and they just start screaming irrationally. It's great. We don't need to know anything.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Serifos while we still can.
Alright. I guess it'll tell us where we're going. We'll just follow the marker.
Ready when you are, Commander.
So first we can get out of this port. Farmers markets can be scary. That's true. Yeah. I mean, as an introvert, I certainly am scared by farmers markets. There's a lot of people. And, you know, vegetables. Terrifying.
I've left places I've called home.
Alright, a nice calming sailing journey, except for these guys are trying to kill us.
Hopefully, the cult won't bother me now. Ready your bows!
So a less than calming journey, evidently. Oh hi, you have friends. Welcome.
Archers! We need you! We're taking towers from the flames! Shoot! We can probably salvage that. Attack with
Salvage what?
Archers! Ready yourselves!
And it's now really the time to be dealing with it. The guy has a one-track mind.
I think they are going to ram us.
They aren't gonna ram us. It's fine.
Get ready! Shoot when ready!
Alright, he's taken down. One last one. Where's the other ship? Did it already fall in the water? That's unfortunate.
Commander, we need to brace or get out of the way! Attack! They felt that one!
Alright.
Commander, we need to stay out of their path! Get them! Wait! Get back to your marks! Archers! Forward!
Now the question is, can we hit them both in a row?
What's that island ahead of us? The place where Athens defeated the
Nice.
Persians.
The great Athenian strategos Themistocles destroyed the Persian fleet and saved the Greek world from annihilation.
Let's grab this loot
Don't
over
see
here.
many heroes like that anymore.
Drop the sail!
And then we'll turn this way and head towards the island again. Oh boy, that looks like a pirate ship and more Athenian ships.
Some say there is an entrance to the underworld at the bottom.
And what? You enter by diving in it?
That's the spirit! A brave Arcadian I once knew had the same idea.
Well, you'll
And what
set
happened to him?
by jumping
The
into a
heat of the
volcano.
flames turned him to ashes
You will
before he
certainly
came out
enter
of
the
it.
underworld.
I guess some mysteries are best left unexplored.
Okay, they don't seem to want to bother us. That's good. Because we're on a quest. We have stuff to do. We can't be fighting every ship that has blue sails.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be free.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
You'll get your sea legs. It's fine.
Otherwise, you're clean liquor.
You're quiet tonight, Barnabas.
Sorry. Years ago,
On a bright night like this one, my old friend Garos and I were sailing to Samos when we heard our names being sung out in the middle of the darkness. The song was so sweet, we forgot how to say it.
Sirens,
Don't
huh?
tell me. You saw the sirens.
I covered my ears to drown out their chants. But when I went to warn Garos, he was gone. I never saw him again.
I'm sorry.
When the sea calls, you never know where it will lead you. Garos might be king of some faraway land by now. You never know.
I think he's just dead.
As much as mine is.
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Serifos before long.
We just did.
I hope leaving Athens was the right thing to do.
Of course it was. You'll be safe this way.
Yeah, and I've always wanted to try Sea of Thieves, but I've never played it myself. I don't have it.
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
When did he send this letter? I thought when the trial started, he sent a letter. So how is it that between the time that I rescued him and the time that we got here, he already sent a letter, and then it got here before us? I mean, in between, like during the day when we were waiting for him to get to the, to the ship, did he send a letter by like express mail over to this island? Because it only took one day, and then we immediately got onto the ship and went to the island with only one small ship battle in the middle, which took like 10 minutes. So how did the message get here before we did? I don't know. That seems weird.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism,
And I don't know if I
found some
have
information
Game
on the
Pass, but
madman
I'll
by
look
son
into
who's
it.
plotting Phidias'
We shall
early
see.
demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
Yeah, probably.
Will I?
Safer than you were, at least. If the cult can't find you, they can't kill you. It's simple.
Is there anything on this island we want? There's some quests. Both about my level. That's good. And there's a thing here.
So long as they don't find me, yes. But who knows where they are? Who they are? We could be heading somewhere even more dangerous.
Maybe. But this is your best chance.
Alright, we have a thing what's it here. And I think after I spend my skill credit, I will be leaving the stream there. But what can we upgrade? We could get this, and we can then chain it one more time. That would be nice. Better toxin. I use that quite often. Of course, it's also fire, which would be useful to be able to build it up faster. Get this. Oh, and that increases this by 5 seconds. That's nice. So that would allow us to apply fire more than once. Charged heavy attack can be useful, but I usually just use that against shields. This I use all the time. And adding an extra 10% health to every time I use that would be quite great. Spear level 5. It's spear level 2. Alright. I guess we're not upgrading that for a while. But then that increases it by quite a bit. Because then 35 to 50% max health, that will be great. So we'll try to upgrade the spear for that. And I'll also upgrade this and this more. So our venom is as strong as possible. Of course, these kind of counteract each other. Because this makes the poison last longer on the enemy. Which means that I can't reapply it until later. And then this makes the poison on my weapon last longer, which I would normally get, so I'd be able to reapply the poison after it runs out. But this also increases the poison buildup, which means that I'll be able to poison enemies faster. So I don't know. We'll figure out which one we're going for next time. We could also get this, but I don't use that very often. It's not as often as I should. And in one level, we can get this, because that would be amazing. But okay. We're gonna leave that there, and next time we're gonna be getting back to this and probably doing those quests on the island. So that'll be fun. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Tomorrow is Thursday, I think. So we will be back to it then. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Unknown Man, I hope you have a good rest of your day with whatever plans you have planned. Because usually you plan plans. So yeah, I'll see you later. Have a good day. And goodbye.